Hey, all right, so what we're trying to do today is I got this barnyard here and we're slowly trying to clear it out. It's just overgrown and just all this junk in it. And I was, gonna come through here and clear because there's blackberries and stuff, but there's also some blueberries in here. So we're gonna take the tractor, see if we can pop them out. It's pretty deep in the winter, so they're dormant. So we'll see if we can pop them out. And then we're trying to prep a new area for them. We'll see how that goes. The ground's so wet, it's really hard. But either way, these have got to go. This has got to go. I'm going to open up this whole area here. I think we're going to move the chickens up here for a little while. They'll be still close enough to the house, but not quite out in the field yet. There's been some coyotes out there still, so we're still trying to shoo them away. But yeah, we'll just get to clearing this barnyard. But start by popping these blueberries and seeing if we can plant them over there a little bit farther. All right. Okay, well that worked as expected. All the blueberries are out of here, and we'll see if they transplant where we put them. We're just kind of taking the root ball and dirt and all, just shoving them on the ground. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, root rake grapple. That's why they call it that, man. This ground has been de-rooted. Now we can throw gravel in here, or Well, that's about it for today. We dumped a bunch of this stuff in here. I'm smoothing it out. I'll get it smoothed out a little bit more. There's green stuff in there. It'll break down, no big deal. So I'll kind of review what we did. So I don't think I really explained it well. First thing I did is I went through and tilled out the area just a little bit to kind of break up the grass. The dirt was hard under it, so it's not like you're going to plant in it. But we had to move the blackberries. So we moved the blackberries, put it up on that roughed up ground. I'd also mowed the grass down a bit too. That kind of helped. But mowed the grass, tilled it. Then we just threw the hunks of blackberry or blueberries on top, you know, with all the dirt and everything with them. And then took some dirt, filled it in, tamped it down a bit, you know, to kind of hold those root balls. And then put a bunch of this mulch wood chip stuff in here. And that's the really important part, I think, is this mulch is really neat in that it'll hold water while water is available and then release water when water is not available. So there's, you know, the Back to Eden video and all that. Pretty neat stuff. People have been doing it for a long time. They just didn't know they were doing it. So we also, you know, are raising these beds with these logs. And once I get to the woodlot behind me and knock down some more of the, it's not really a woodlot, it's a bunch of scrub alder. Once I get down to cutting more of those, I'm going to raise this another level. That can help with weed control. It can help with pest control a little bit, like slugs and stuff, I guess. I think it looks nice. It makes it really easy to mow around. I'm going to cut the little ends. The ends of these logs, I'm going to end up cutting those off, so then I can just mow around it. The lawn won't encroach into the beds. There's all sorts of good stuff about it. Plus they'll break down too over time. They'll put their nutrients into the soil, and also they act as sponges too. They hold moisture and then release it when it's hot out, so we don't have to do a bunch of watering. That's kind of important, I think. You know, you don't need to use a ton of water when you got lots of water available from the sky. So that's something we're working on. I guess it's a little like Hugelkultur meets what do they call it? Back to Eden meets, I had a bunch of wood laying around. You gotta do something with it, so you may as well do that. So that's the idea here. Big giant mounds with plants and dirts and wood chips on them. And we'll see if these blueberries survive the winter. Hope they do, and if they don't, I guess we'll get more, put something else in there. So, yeah, I got tons more stuff to do. Look at all this junk around here. All right, we'll see you. And have a nice day.